Hi, and welcome to a Level 3 classroom. My name is Hannah, and I have been a Level 3 teacher here for 6 years. This year we are doing Ancient Egypt, and we kicked off our Ancient Egypt lesson by learning about the process of mummification. So every single student each made one of these fabulous stuffy mummies. It's currently in its 40-day sitting period, which is what they had to do after mummifying and embalming the body, so it could fully dry out before wrapping the mummy. In our ELA project, which is heavily integrated, we're going through the process of writing a myth. So they've all learned about the underworld and how you get there, and the myth is an opportunity for them to apply what they've learned about the story of how you travel and you journey into the underworld, and they get to make up their own story. So with the gods and the goddesses that they've learned about, they're now going to be reading and writing myths. So that's a really exciting addition to how our social studies and ELA curriculum are integrated this trimester. They're going to also do more expository writing in ELA in general as the year goes on, because this time is really focused on creative writing. In our math integration, they are looking at Egyptian numbers, what those are and how they're displayed, how they're written. And in addition, there's a cool concept called Egyptian doubling. The math will continue building on what we've started with this trimester. We're going to work more into multiplication and division, and then fractions and geometry in trimester 3. In addition, they are learning about the geography and the land features of ancient Egypt. It encapsulates in science, like, what kind of resources did they have to prepare for their daily life and their afterlife. 2 years ago, when we did our simple machines unit in trimester 2, which we'll be doing again this year, the students built giant simple machines, and they were based on either potential simple machines that could have been used in the building of the pyramids to farming tools that Egyptians used. And this is a really big highlight because we actually made giant life-size machines. In our 3rd trimester for science, we are going to be exploring ecosystems and how the Egyptians survived primarily around the River Nile and why it was so incredibly important. And we will do a multimedia presentation, a stop-motion animation project, and also an Egyptian play that the students write. And in social studies, they are going to learn more about the Egyptians' daily life, the jobs and things that help the community run, and they're also going to, at the end, decide what they want to study on their own that they haven't learned yet about ancient Egypt and write a research paper. Next year is our American History year, and we study colonization. The big end of the year project is FORT, and FORT is a famous Level 3 project at Synapse. The students learn about all of the explorers, how they came to America, their mistakes, the things that went well, and how they created communities in order to establish this country. At the end of the school year, they have all of the fundamentals to know what it might be like to start their own land. So they come up with what pieces would be needed in order to have a successful society. It's a really fun project. We usually build an entire cardboard city fort, and that's one of the most amazing Synapse building projects that we have done year after year, always incredibly successful.